And they said, unhook your pants, pull up your shirt, bend over, and grab the handles. You hit the age of 60, and apparently, when you're a fat guy, the health dominoes just go bloop, right? Right, I hit the age of 60, and one of the first things that happens is I blow out my patella tendon on my knee. Now, that's no fun whatsoever. However, the worst part about it is explaining how it happened. You want to say, I was diving across 41 to save a lady with a baby buggy, and my knee went out. And I said, I walked up the step. However, that part of the surgery, you get me fixed up, that part of the surgery, not that really, However, when we get the statement back from the hospital, it reads all the items that I had. It says aspirin, Tramadol, bandages, and then it says, cadaver patella tendon, fresh. Now, I have heard of donating blood, but is there another surgical room where there's a bunch of people going, yeah, I got two, go ahead, you can just take that one right out right now. Or, I thought, fresh, do they call patellas are us? And the guy goes, look at his insurance, that sucks, get him the 3-day-old. That's back there, yeah. So that began number one. Then number two, you automatically think big guy, yeah, he's going to have his heart issues. Now, however, I did not have. I'm lucky. I wish I had diabetes because the commercial says you'll lose weight if you take that stuff. And then I heard it was only 10 to 15 pounds, and I'm like, hell, I'll do that by the end of this show. So. But I had the old AFib thing, and they said your heart is out of rhythm, and I said I'm a white guy, it matches. So they had to do a procedure on me called a heart catheter. Now that does not sound pretty at the beginning, but I thought it's got to be something to do with the heart. And I get there early in the morning, and the first thing the nurse says is, "Drop your pants." And I went, "What? Where are we going with this?" And what I found out is they go through your femoral artery, which is down here, and I was then going to have to expose my 60-year-old, right, which is nothing to write home about, and then to top it off, it got stage fright, and and what you do realize is as you grow older, this area, for whatever reason, has a tendency to just blossom. I look like moss hanging off an oak tree down there. And this lady is just shaving, just shave. My little scared thing is just, running for the hills, and finally I got my breath, and I just said, ma'am, I have not checked the manual recently, but I think the heart is a beater. And needless to say, I have the best Brazilian I've ever had. So there goes number two. Number three, I have, we all get it. I got the really bad sciatica, ended up blowing out a couple of lumps, this packet, right. And it's terrible, it's horrible. But they send you to this megalopolis orthopedic center out on Cattleman that is like the Disney World of orthopedics. with people coming in and out with different body parts. It's the only place I had to pay general admission to get into, you know. And they said, we can fix you up, we can give you injections. Now I said, wonderful, I can deal with that. That's a little bit, well, no, you got to set up in a special center to get these injections because these are apparently a little fancier. Well, I was totally unfamiliar with this, and I show up at Disneyland. I even bought a season pass for that little center. And you sit in this waiting room where there is, it's like a gift shop. It is of like CBD stuff, and I'm figuring, do you get like the roller coaster? Is there a picture of you, getting an injection? You can buy it at the end of the night or something like that. But instead, it turns into a scene out of the Rocky Horror Picture Show where the nurse, who would normally have a white coat on, has an apron, leopard skin apron. Her name is Dolly, and she just goes, next. What am I getting myself into as I roll through this little pre-op thing, and then I end up in the little place, and I don't see a bed. There isn't a bed to lay down. It's kind of a tilted, really weird stuff that I won't mention kind of apparatus. And they said, unhook your pants, pull up your shirt, bend over, and grab the handles. Excuse me, yeah, and they have like a little massage pillow that has the hole in the middle. She goes, oh, you can watch the entire procedure on video as they got my big butt exposed, and I thought it was needles. I'm thinking acupuncture. Oh, hell no. This guy's got knitting needles that are attached to hoses, like they're just gonna, right? And he's like, this might hurt a little. What? No, after I broke both handles off, it hurts more than a little. And then he goes, oh, don't worry, Al, but we've got to get to the right nerve. If your leg starts twitching, let us know. And I'm like, yeah, I'm right here, Doc. And they did hit the wrong nerve, and my leg started not twitching. I looked like a dog getting his belly rubbed. My leg has never been this close to my ear in my entire life. You know, I'm like, wrong nerve, Doc, but I'm happy with the flexibility that he's working out. Right? So you get through all that, and then you have to have these follow-up things. Now, obviously, I told you I had AFib, and they did this cardio version thing where they shoot like masses of electricity into your body, which again was the funny thing, because when he's like, no, we're not going to use a single, you're definitely a double mallet guy, you know, and you're half awake while that's happening, and then it happens, and you know, really, but they said, Al, they shot so much through you cleared air between the bed. It was like 4 inches. I'm like, that's as high as I've ever jumped in my entire life. And then they say we got to have a follow-up thing, which is a similar thing where you have to let them look at your and the guy, I'm going under, and the last words I hear are, insert the probe. So I have no idea if at some point this is turning into an alien thing and I'm gonna pop something out of there, or